Alright guys, welcome back to LEGO Marvel Avengers. Here we are, episode 79, in the second free play section for the level Anger Management in the Age of Ultron storyline. And we're in Black Widow's memories. And we've got some stuff to locate. So the first thing we need is someone who can open up this electric thingy. Now I think that Black Widow could actually do that. But we're going to use the Iron Bulldog hammer, which apparently is already charged. So all we need to do is aim it at the right place. And we can open up a side door here that wasn't there before. Now again, I don't know if you can open that side door with the Black Widow, because I'm not sure she can actually reach that spot, although she does have the electric stun batons in story mode. Alright, so there is something to manipulate telekinesis over here. There's also a computer monitor on the other side, so we're going to go for the Vision, who can do both of those things. Okay, and breaking the flower pot didn't really seem to do anything for us here. Well, actually, okay, I take that back. It did make a water mess on the floor, so we can use a character who can create ice to fix that later. So here we're going to go into this mini puzzle. And I think that this mini puzzle basically just allows us to go back outside the door. Yeah, okay, so we've opened the door back up, so now it's just the clicking on the third item, seeing what's there. And that drops the chandelier on Squirrel Girl. But it doesn't seem to cause any problems in and of itself. Right, so we're going to go and change out of Squirrel Girl into a character who can create some ice, and see what manipulating these little ice thingies is. And there we go, we found a, looks like, I can't really tell whose ice statue that is, but we did find a character token. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. And I think we're pretty much done with everything in this room. So now we can move on back over here. Now, what we're looking for now is a way to get over to the area where the piano is and where the girls are dancing. Because this is where rescuing Stan Lee will occur. There's also evidently a mini-kit somewhere over there as well. Now, if we shoot these things, that will end the level. So we're going to have to come back to that that area. And then, of course, this is the famous scene where Vision and Squirrel Girl dance. Everybody remembers this scene. Of course, we're not going to be doing any sort of dancing just yet. We've got to go locate some stuff. In fact, looks like this is where Stan Lee is for the purposes of rescuing. Alright, I'm going to go into the Silver Centurion suit, but this is going to show you one of the limits. The Silver Centurion suit can do some of the things that big figures can do. However, he cannot pull on these handles. So we're going to need the Hulk, or we're going to need another character who can pull on these handles. If you're looking for a little character who can pull on those handles, I know Miss Marvel, or not Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel can do it. I don't know right off the top of my head who the other little characters are.
I think this cements Stan the Man as the king of cameos.
But there we've rescued the Stan Lee, and you can see that that purple arrow was the Stan Lee radar.
Hey, sugar, you ration?
Oh, and by running around with the Hulk, we've discovered a box that looks like an Ultron box. It's kind of blinky. So we're going to have to get out of the Hulk and go into Ultron over here. And he summoned some Ultron drones, which was not really what I was trying to do. But there we go. We've got this box now. Looks like we can build something with it. And it's evidently some sort of weird tower, but it did open up a mini-kit for us. So now we need somebody who can actually go up and get that mini-kit. Ultron cannot, but his creation, the Vision, can. And so we got our fourth mini-kit in the stage. Although, as I pointed out before, we've missed several that we're going to have to come back and get. Alright, so now we're going to send Vision up here to mess with the band, because we can manipulate the drummer. For a mini-kit. And then there is a grapple point up there. Now, I'm not sure that... Yeah, so... We're going to change to another character. In this case, we're going to change to Civil War Spider-Man. Shoot the trumpet player, but then we're going to grab the grapple point. And there's a Captain America banner. And that gives us another character token. And as you notice, all of our letters are down, so it's time for the magic of the Spider-Man Vision dance. Or the Squirrel Girl Vision dance. Right, so if I press B here, this will activate, but the characters will change to Captain America and Agent Carter. So, you know, you don't get the kind of weird dancing combinations that you could have gotten. Alright, so once we get out of Captain America's head here, there's just one place for us. Well, okay, there's Thor's location. Thor's location is extremely automated, and you'll notice that there's not any arrows pointing around at mini-kits and things, or at least not yet. Oh, never mind. There's one right there on the table. So, avoid being Thor, or avoid getting too close to Heimdall, because once you get too close to Heimdall, you'll sort of activate the scripted sequence, and then you'll be in the really weird, trippy Thor dream. Alright, so we've got Vision destroying the table over here, looking around for this mini-kit. You know, one thing you don't like about this level, it is dark. So I'm having some difficulty here making the adjustment. Okay, and it appears that this is breakable floor, just the way that it's shining. And if that's the case, it's not Vision who I'll need, it's a different character. Okay, actually it was a dig spot. And fortunately for us, Squirrel Girl could dig, so we didn't have too much issue with that. That's the only real item, I think, that's in this area. So after breaking some stuff, you know, it's just a matter of letting the automatic event start. So let's go talk to Heimdall. And you see we've automatically switched to Thor. Here comes Heimdall.
Under your eyes.
Oh, they see everything. They see you leading us.
And there's the strange little dance, and then the crazy lightning being shot everywhere.
Not a fan. Yeah, you better run.
And we get this little cutscene, which brings us to the final part of this level, which of course is Hulk versus Hulk Buster. Now, I was hoping that by selecting Squirrel Girl in the free play mode that they might allow me to fight this fight as the Squirrel Buster armor. Because yes, that actually exists. However, and perhaps for the sake of everyone's sanity, the game really didn't give me that choice. You're kind of stuck into the Hulkbuster.
Look like we'll be getting a lullaby anytime soon, guys. Better suit up. Veronica should be able to help with that.
And you know, Veronica with Tony.
Deploying.
So we get the little cutscene here into the Hulkbuster, and then we're fighting the Hulk. Now, the thing you have to be careful with here is that you see the marker for a mini-kit or mini-kit spot down on the ground. There's not a lot of time in between the real... Sorry, I always like to say, you know, like real-time events, or actually real-time events is what they are. QuickTime events is what I sometimes refer to them as, and that's not. And so you really have to be careful about how you manage your time, just to make sure you're able to get to everything. There's also something that you'll need to do here at the beginning that I will not do on this particular run. And it's important that if you're looking for everything, that you do this. You'll notice on the right that there's a bunch of people. And you'll also notice that in your Veronica menu, when Veronica pops back up, you'll see that there's like a warn civilians option. So what you need to do is, in order to unlock one of the things, you need to warn all the civilians in the various, I think there's 3 spots where civilians are. Alright, so I'm looking for things to activate here. See, warn civilians there at the bottom. And this is just me using Veronica to take a look around. You can see that the traffic signal is explodable. So that's something that we'll need to check out. Okay, looks like we're targeting it, and there we go. So the mini kit for that one was in the traffic signal. Then there's no more mini kit stuff that we can get near, but again, you will need to warn the civilians out of this area as part of one of the tasks in order to get everything in the level. And I'm not going to do it here because I'm not really aware of it yet. But don't worry, we'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like in the near future. Alright, so now we're into the cage section. We have to target the cage, send it down. Then he'll bust out of the cage, and we'll move on to the next part of the fight. Okay, now you can see in this second area, there is, again, a group of people standing over there on the side. And to get everything, you'll need to warn them off. The game will give you a brief period of time to do this. After this little mini fight. Okay, so you can see that there is a mini kit that can be found in this general area. Unfortunately, I didn't locate it at that particular moment. Now we're back fighting Hulk again. So here we need to repair the Hulkbuster suit to continue the fight, and that's what I'm doing right here. But I'm pretty sure that we missed our chance at a mini kit down there. But again, you would have had to been very quick in getting to it. So we're back into the, this is toward the end of this fight. Okay. So now he's up there. So you can see I attempted to jump off the building to see if I could get back down to where the mini kit might be. And obviously this is not working. I can fly in the Hulkbuster suit, and there's the first time that I've noticed really the Warn Citizens option. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the level here, and then we're going to go back through and find all the stuff that we didn't locate this particular round. Right, we're doing a lot of If you're wondering why I'm not really shooting the Hulk, I'm attempting to shoot, seeing if it will let me aim where the where that last mini-kit arrow is, and since it's not letting me do that, I am going over here to the Hulk, and then we've got him with the getting him with the knockout gas here. And finally, again, I'm going to make one more attempt to get some freedom of action, but it doesn't really work. So we're going to go and just finish off the Hulk here. It's just a matter of activating the right area near him. Yeah, probably came from the wrong side that first time. There we go.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Alright, so we'll look at our progress here, and then we're going to come back into this level because, again, you know, I want to show you how to get all the little thingies, not just some of them. So it's looking like episode 80 will be where we finish this up. Assuming that it doesn't take longer than, you know, so long to make this work. So we unlocked Count Nefaria, we unlocked Ravage. Looks like another Hulk-esque character. We got the red brick from the Collector. And we did rescue Stanley, so we have done that. But, you know, we're still, I think, one character and 3 mini-kits away from truly completing this level.